blitz.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Just beating the play clock is gone. Finding Williams once more, complete. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Another run for Gibbs here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Goff now to throw. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The Giants at 6 and 2 to start play. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Throwing Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Jones. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have... as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Gone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. 16-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Okay, here we go. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions, and what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They go play action here on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Goff. They'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Gibbs straight ahead. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Here's a 2nd and 8. off now, looking to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Goff. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Will Watts on for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one told me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing again is Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the sideline he goes. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong.
Touchdown, Giants! Darren Waller, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. First and 10 here. If they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break here. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Great timing, D. Great timing.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On first down, Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Off play action, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
South salad, South salad, South salad, South. Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
Jones on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Goff. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down throw. Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Now Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun on third down, Goff. And now here is another interception. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. That ball caught by Campbell. Touchdown, Giants! Harris Campbell, 41 yards. And the Giants take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
31, Lions 7.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Goff. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a second and 10. They run the toss now with Gibson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's Goff now on second down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Detroit Johnson.
Throwing Jones. He's going to air one out. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half. And now here's another interception. And he'll get this back